It's 9:21 a.m. 2/16/2019. What are the plans for today? The plans for today are microdose meditation and I don't know, something else. Anyways, sorry. So, I'm experiencing a bit of a come up so far. We are on the Saturday microdose day, which means, yeah, some pleasant feelings today instead of yesterday where I was all, yeah, a little less nice. Probably the best way to put it. Because I don't know, I guess I'm just now tired about seeing it. Like, doesn't seem to matter. No matter what, I just get angry after a little bit. Thinking about it for too long. Because there's nothing I can do about it. As much as I want there to be something to do about it. Other things at play, so this ultimately just has to change as it is. That's really neat, that conveyor belt. Wow. Ha 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 ha! Ah, that's good. It's literally a whole gif of a girl chugging some vodka. She goes in to kiss a guy. Guy's puking. Pan up. Girl just like, ugh. It's fucking perfect. That's about right, yeah. That's about right for life. One person has a good time, that good time gets the not so good time. Yeah, it's a whole thing. uh Fact is, there's probably a lot of hidden, unlocked talent within the brain and body, in either organs or the brain itself, in terms of either how fast it processes information, or how efficiently, or this or that. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, I'll be having some alcohol later tonight. Definitely not doing that now. Alright, 'cause it's 9:55 a.m. I ain't pre-gaming that hard, man. You do you, I guess. If you want to start morning drinking, alcohol in general, any hard liquor is usually not a good idea for long periods of time. That's cool. I'm fucking playing this. Alright, let's play this on Spotify. Fuck yeah. I'll follow this. Alright. 'Cause I want to not think about it. You're scaring people. I'll probably scare people. That's okay. Scaring people happens. Scaring yourself happens. If you don't scare yourself from time to time with something you've done, said, or acted like, did you ever get outside your comfort zone? You know? Yeah. I mean, there's to varying degrees and to certain amounts to people. Like, you gotta remember though, just because one person can do something doesn't mean that that is you. And so, yeah, try and figure that out, like just try and learn to appreciate what you can do versus comparing yourself to what others can do, you know? There's a lot to unpack here. There really is. Okay, so it's a complete anarchy post. We're here, we're queer, we're God's chosen people, and we're rising again. Get used to it. And it's him pointing with a gun in his hand. And I'm like, he's also got a Jerusalem flag. I think that might be Germany. I'm not sure. He's blocking some of it, and it's blurred his face out, so it's yellow, orange, and red. And then of course the Confederate flag. So that's a thing. It's a lot to unpack, because like some of it's like okay, and then some of it's like, huh, and then some of it's like I guess that's okay. you know. It's like, huh. I never did think I'd see something like that. Oh my goodness. Jennifer Aniston. Man, I'd love to go with Jennifer Aniston. She's hot as fuck. Really? Yeah. I mean, but like, I don't know. She's got her own storied past and things. I'd love to hear all about it, honestly. But I'm a blabbermouth, and so I don't really like that, you know? Yeah, you are. That's not necessarily true. There are certain things about certain people I keep to myself, but this is just me being me, and creating characters and all of that stuff. You know what I mean? And so, yeah. I'm trying to be me. Sometimes I'm me, sometimes I'm not, and sometimes I'm something else. What do you think about the Neil deGrasse Tyson situation? It's difficult. it's really difficult, and I think we all kind of know that. Yeah, if you look into the situation, the allegations being made, how they're being made, other stuff, and you look at like what cops can and can't do and how they'd be able to proceed forward, you know, it's rough, you know, it's rough, slow going. They're going to need a lot of help. Eyewitnesses, and that's the best, really, because there probably isn't going to be any hard evidence. Um, so those are my thoughts on that. You know, it was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it because, like, if they're true, oh my God, Neil, dude. And if they're false, then it's like, God damn it. You know, like, it's a little more complicated than that, of course, but it's like those are my feelings sometimes. That face when your father starts regularly raping you when you're 8 and you get thrown in jail for 20 years for putting him down. Yeah, that's fucking bullshit. That's complete. Why? Because there should be a clear case of sympathy involved in that, along with a clear case of, the 8 years up until that point should be time served plus max for the torture she had to receive every fucking day for that motherfucker. You know? Like, no. Oh my God, no. I killed the dog. Why the fuck, man? Why the fuck would you just... That sucks. That sucks a lot. That's good. That's good. Today I learned that when Kubrick was researching for Doctor Strangelove, sexual metaphors for war came up so often that one of his consultants told a group of officers, "Gentlemen, you do not have a warplane, you have a wargasm." Fucking love it. Oh yeah, come up is good with the microdose, 5 milligrams so far. It's pretty good. That's scary. So this is art posted by Lena Faye. Lena Faye? Yes. For running for honor on the art subreddit, and is dope as shit. Look at the fucking hell out of that thing. It's awesome. Did that say it did say reserve? That's a good thing that's posted and funny. It says it found your mom's parking spot reserved for BJ Lord. It's good stuff. Funny names, haha, jokes, haha, haha. That's pretty cool. So on engineering porn subreddit, it says there's a whole bunch of differing. Basically, they're tires that liquid seal, and they're incredibly strong. It looks like. So interesting for sure. It goes over a few demonstrations. They run over it. Does it pop? No. It looks like it's pretty good. Wow. What a try. So this lady was asked to clean up her dog poop, and this was her reply. It's just a picture of her flipping the bird. Like, lady, clean up your damn dog poop. What the fuck? Clean up your poop. Extra warm, heated car seats, and it's a picture of a perfectly burned round hole in the center. They're like, demon dildos have spring forth? Those are some ouch hands. Whoa. Oh, it is a art piece posted by Lost Keep, Matthew G. Lewis, ouch hands, on graphite. And it looks incredible. Truly stunning. Also, not like, something you'd probably want to show a small kid. But I don't know about that small kid. That small kid be woke as fuck, but I probably wouldn't want to do it, I'm not touching that shit out. Anyways. We were supposed to go do something today. Indeed. Indeed. So I've been silent for a while. Yes, you have. uh, there's not much going on, but it's just sleep loss causes social withdrawals. That sucks. Is that maybe why I didn't? I don't know. Why didn't I go to bed today, last night? I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Why did you go out? I just fell asleep on the thing, and then I just wanted to go to bed. That was basically all there was to it. I was meditating, and then I mostly was just falling asleep. Yeah, so. That's really cool. Why'd you get rid of all the extra specials? Because, like, I don't need that covering all of my feet. It was, like, literally the entirety of my feet. Like, nothing but my entire feet, man. Why not leave some of it? It's like, it's still, like, it was distracting. I don't know. Like, there's a time and place for that. Sometimes I just want to enjoy what I'm looking at. Alright, I'm gonna go to Twitter, check out some tweets about how, like, oh yeah, I haven't even had this coffee yet, have I? Fuck yeah, coffee. Nice. This coffee's pretty okay. Could be better. If I was sharing it with somebody, but you know. I suppose I can watch Yori. Do you want to? It's not that I don't want to. I like a lot of her art. Um, I'm just, that's not what I'm doing right now. I don't really like watching things anymore. I'm more of like reading constantly small snippets of stuff. I kind of would like to be able to start reading articles again. Alright, everybody. So, I am probably just going to pause it here. Scientists finally discover how bone marrow cells migrate from bone marrow inside long bones to wider circulatory systems. Previously, the egress route for bone marrow cells was unknown. Dense network of microcapillaries No, I wanted to. There we go. Yeah, I hit the. I was gonna read that. But now I have to scroll down like a bunch. I don't know if it's really worth it, just for an article. I really wish that Twitter would allow like some backwards functionality in terms of like its memory keeping. Like say if you click on something and then go back, you still stay back to where your feed was until you finally do decide to go up instead of just cutting it all off. Because that shit's annoying. How would they do that? I honestly probably don't know. My guess is it would require an immense amount of RAM, which would still not be like the best way to do that. Code secretary says an underlying function long sponge. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pretend like I understand any of that, but it seems good. You didn't even read far enough into it to really. I know, I just don't feel like it. Like, 'cause it's Saturday. It's microdose, just hang out and enjoy the day. You know? My respiration rate is much lower. That's for sure. Alright, so what are we doing here? I don't know, man. Fucking something. I'm stretching. I don't know about you guys, but I'm stretching because my body don't feel all that amazing. I ate some pizza yesterday. It was good pizza. But like, yeah. Probably wasn't the healthiest thing in the world for me. So, That's really cool. Okay. I go on Instagram for a little bit. I guess. Just. Do I need to? That's not really what you're supposed to be liking it for, though. Don't you like your Instagram feed? Yeah, usually. I mean, I just feel like people judge the shit out of people on Instagram. And so I don't really like going there. I don't even look at the comments on Instagram. I just look at like the pictures and I'm like, is that a good picture? Like, is that a good picture or not? Like or yes. Most of the time it's like, yeah, I'll like it. You know, if not, I'm like, I don't know why. Just something says no for some reason. It's just weird thing in my head. It just doesn't click with me or whatever it is, you know? I try and suss out why though. Sometimes, like when it starts happening more and more often, like I try and be like, okay, why am I not liking this? Because it looks good. It's just like, what's the problem? I feel like that's honestly the artists themselves not liking a piece, and it's showing up in their work because they get like scared to do certain things and they get timid and they don't maybe do as much on this part, and you know it doesn't look quite right with the rest of this piece over here, which where you were really feeling. And then over here, like of course this part sort of affected you, and so you barely even tried really on this part. You just got it done, and then you tried to like make up for that by putting stuff around it. Dude, I know exactly what the fuck you mean. Yeah. Like sometimes, man, art's hard. Dude, it's like not easy shit. I'm not even an artist, you know? I'm just that's gonna blow my eardrums out. I keep forgetting that Instagram has extremely loud uh, extremely loud videos. Like there really, really, really needs to be a basic I don't know, something or other to it. Like a slider, volume control, basic volume control, man, would be nice, and a pop out so I can see a larger version of the flippin' picture, so that way I can enjoy the picture, and maybe if I could save the dang picture so I could use it as a wallpaper, because so many of them are amazing and I want to have them. Let me have these amazing things. No. Is it really like that? It's not, like, I would never claim or do anything like that. Really, for me, it's just for wallpapers, because a lot of them are really cool. Or phone wallpaper, or like a background for my computer wallpaper, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, that shit's dope. We all have a little insanity in us, don't we? Just a tiny fraction. It's really how much of that insanity do we let control our lives? Why? Cause fucking, oh my god. it's funny. I don't know. It's I don't want to anger anybody with saying something again. And so I'm not gonna say that shit. You know what I mean? Like, just get you guys upset everywhere about how I kind of directed you towards where you needed to go. And who you ended up with. What? Yeah, I used to do it often when I was in middle school, because I wasn't looking, but I knew that they were looking, and so I knew this person was looking, and so I'd get them together, get them to hang out, eventually tell them, hey man, go for it. And they fucking hit it off. Whoa. Yep. That's some of the reasons as to why stuff happens. I understand it sucks to feel like you're being manipulated, but ultimately, I mean, I just thought you guys worked well together, and apparently you two do too. And I don't know why I happen to know those kinds of things, but apparently I do. Sometimes. Other times, not so much. I'm not a matchmaker by any stretch. But you did multiple fucking times. Yeah, you motherfuckers got to collaborate and get to know certain people you didn't even realize. What? It's kind of all the same after a while. Is the truth. Like, everybody suspects one thing. Oh, this guy, I'm assuming he's like this because I've met other people like him like this. I'm assuming he's like that because I've met other people like that. And they don't ever want to take the whole picture into account and create a unique individual. That plays nice, but is very willing to do things to get the job done. But only certain things, as I've come to find that I just really don't like conflict. Like, the whole fucking thing is just bad. You know? So, like, hey, let's see if this works together. We'll bring you two around near, you talk every once in a while. Date happens, stuff and things, and oh, he thinks we're just like, no, motherfucker, I was just your placeholder for until you met your boo. You fucking sly fuck. Yeah, I know. Some of you motherfuckers out there seem to think that it's all so complicated. But you all act like you're still in middle school. Sometimes, and other times not so much. So that's easy for you to say when you're sitting in your own damn room and you've never had to fucking go through it. It's true. You don't even want to try going through it, though. It's so messy and complicated, though. Like, it can really fuck up a life, or change a life, or change things, and it just... I don't know. But I'm willing to try it. Had one hell of an experience. But I'm willing to get the fuck out there and do things, you know? Or whatever it is I need to do. Follow the signs, do the things, whatever the fuck, you know? But, yeah, I just want to find someone my own damn age, or, you know, something. Get to work, making shit happen, man. You know, near enough my own age. What's your cutoff? I don't know. If I can throw a number out there, 23. That's 4 years younger than me. That's pretty young. Yeah. What's your top age? I don't really know if I have one. Honestly. But that's me, you know? As long as you know, you look good, I don't really give a fuck. Yeah. What your age is. That's kind of how that goes. You know, and every relationship has its own, you know, things that have to be taken into account. So, I find that that's kind of the only way to make it work, honestly. Unfortunately. What? I want my pineal gland back, man. I want that spaceship. I feel like somebody cut it out of me. Which some of you have got that actually happening on. Which, I'm sorry. That sucks ass. Yeah. If there's nothing there's nothing there. So I won't get to go on Super Rocket Ship Rise. I mean, I'm a DMT. You could still probably do LSD and other stuff and, you know, have your own trips with that, but, like, activation of the pineal gland through DMT is probably not going to be your, bread and butter, so to speak. Yeah. So. What do I want to do today? Not much. Not much. Just enjoy the day. Why do I have to do something today? I mean, I was going to be doing something today until the whole roller derby thing got changed and everything else, you know? And, so yeah. What's your favorite new person hazing at a job? What was your favorite new person hazing at a job? You know, I don't know, man. Why? Because there are some of you that are still like waiting to find, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I just don't know. I lost it because a whole bunch of people decided to do things, and so now I'm trying to get it back and be better than ever. Whatever the fuck that means, honestly. Yeah. I'm gonna talk to Matt, see if he has anything he wants to do, maybe next week.
Maybe. We'll see if I manage to actually do that.
So, as I was meditating, I imagine like concentrating on a single point for like a fusion or like trying to create one of those, Bose-Einstein condensate, like star almost things. Anyways, imagining it with like the whole, magnetic pressure and everything else, I realized that there's light pressure because there's iridescence and glow right from neighboring gas that is outside of the central point that's spinning. And so that light pressure actually helps to coalesce and stabilize, possibly, the sun. Um, So, along with the sound pressure wave of other stuff, it might actually be possible to create a amazing sudden change. We might just be able to do fusion. Or something. I don't know. Seemed like it fit to something. I don't know. What kind of light? Oh, extremely high intense ultraviolet and red shifted stuff, basically. No gamma though, I don't think. I could be wrong. I don't really know what. I mean, how do you have to calculate that first, I suppose, ahead of time. Um, would it be pulses or just general constant? It would probably be constant, and it would be light, as in diffuse. Maybe it would be better to do laser initially for smaller scale stuff to test out and figure out, like, what kind of spread, and if there is, like, a uh, spread out pressure. But laser light, I'm guessing, is more direct. It would need to be diffuse light. Because of just getting constantly bombarded by photons, high energy particles, and other things slowly spinning towards the center as well, actually helping to heat it up at the same time because of the immense gravitational pull. Or some gravitational pull. I don't know. um, yeah, I wasn't quite there yet when we attempted it. We didn't have the light I felt in my head. So, I'm gonna add simulation with some light, some magnetism, and a whole bunch of shit, man. It takes like a lot to make a star. Jeez. Would it be good as like a communication? I think it'd be good small scale to try and do that. The problem with random fucking bits of light is it isn't easy to, well, it's just to stabilize it initially, and then once it coalesces, it should start to produce its own light. Oh. Yeah. We're starting to spread out the rest of the gas and everything else. Oh. This is a core. Yes. A core of a sun. How it gets born. What the fuck? The budding. Whoa. It's not that amazing. I think we all kind of already theorized. I'm sure somebody's already theorized that by now. Anyways, pause. So, uh, let's see here.
I got the idea that with all the heat and plasma and possible electromagnetism going on, that there's a lot of electricity that's probably flowing through the whole system that needs to also happen for some reason. I don't really know what kind of energy, honestly. There's probably a lot of it, like, just throw everything into it. Like, see what fucking happens. Kinda, yeah, a little bit, you know. I mean, if you're trying to make a star, wouldn't there be a lot of random ass things happening? When you think about it, that all kind of, in their own little way, change the little spin and pressure and this and that, and then after I don't know how long, something finally collects enough that stuff really starts happening. Pretty wicked, man. Man. Dude, girl, boy, whatever the fuck you want to get called, or call yourself, or something like that. I don't know all of them. How could I possibly know them all? There are so many, in so many languages. I have many different things to call somebody. Very true. Yes. Why? Let's see here. So, so, what are we going to do? Well, try our very best. It's really all we can do. This is not a test. Yep. In my mind. I just gotta get my ass to going. I'm not quite there yet. But I will get there. Maybe I'll get there tomorrow. Maybe I'll get there today. I don't know. Maybe I'll get there 10 years from now. I don't like that option, but it is an option and it's still getting there. um, yeah. I'm gonna go do some more meditation. Try and reflect on some shit. So, for some odd reason, I feel a little guilty, like, stopping all the not safe for work sites on my Reddit subreddit homepage, and it's just I wanted to say that it's just not because anybody doesn't look bad. It's just I needed to think about other things, you know. Um, Anyways, I don't know. Guess I'm kind of blasting off a little bit. Just doing some mental thinking, basically.